Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. When talent doesn't get opportunity, patience can feel like a burden. For years, cricketer Sanju Samson heard only postponements. Next match, next series, next time. Yet, he continued to prepare and believe in himself, which eventually paid off. What does the Thirukkural say about patience?
The photograph appeared on social media minutes after India lifted the T20 World Cup. Sanju Samson stood smiling, the trophy in his hand. Beside him stood his wife, equally radiant. She captioned the picture with disarming simplicity. "My trophy with his trophy." It was a charming line, but it also carried the quiet story of endurance behind the glittering moment. Trophies rarely belong to one person alone. They belong to everyone who has stood beside the long wait. India's victory in T20 itself was historic, isn't it? It was the third time India had won the World Cup. For the first time, defending champions retained the title. It was also the first time a host nation lifted the trophy. And the venue added a layer of poetic justice. The Narendra Modi Stadium in Gujarat, the very ground where India had suffered the heartbreak of losing the ODI World Cup to Australia. This time, the same stadium witnessed redemption. India defeated New Zealand by a commanding 96 runs. Across the tournament, Indian batsmen struck 106 sixes. One number among them startled everyone. 24 of the 106 came from Sanju alone, a player who had appeared in only 5 matches. His impact came when the stakes were the highest. In the quarter-final against West Indies, India had to chase 196. Samson produced a breathtaking 97 not out. In the semi-final against England, he followed it with an 89. And in the final against New Zealand, he delivered yet another 89. 3 knockout games, 3 commanding knocks. Remarkably, the man who had played only the final stretch of the tournament walked away as player of the series. But this triumph did not begin in Ahmedabad. It began years earlier with the father's belief. Sanju's father, Samson Vishwanath, was a constable in Delhi police and also a football player. Sport ran in his veins and he trained both his boys in cricket and football. At one point, recognizing Sanju's rare talent with the bat, he made a bold decision. He moved the family back to Kerala. The reasoning was simple but strategic. Kerala was not crowded with aspiring cricketers. In a quieter cricketing landscape, a gifted youngster might find the space to grow. Sanju soon began attracting attention. He was spotted by former Indian cricketer Sri Shant and later encouraged by Rahul Dravid. Yet, talent alone did not guarantee a smooth journey. His career became a pattern of brilliance interrupted by silence. Selected, dropped, recalled, benched, all these happened. Selectors often overlooked him, sometimes for no reason. In the home series against New Zealand not long ago, he struggled badly and was dropped again. Even in this World Cup campaign, he was not in the starting 11. Only later did the team management call him in. They needed a right-handed batsman to complement the left-handed Abhishek Sharma, a tactical combination that unsettles the bowlers. The opportunity came very late for Sanju Samson. 5 matches, that was all. But those 5 matches were enough to transform a bench warmer into a game changer. Coaches from Kerala recall something about Sanju's training years. The state's monsoon is relentless, yet Sanju would appear at the nets every day, rain or shine. Waiting never meant idleness for him, it meant preparation. That is why his story resonates far beyond cricket. Many people know the unsettling question that arises during long periods of uncertainty. How long should I wait? When ability is clear but opportunity remains distant, patience can feel like a burden. But waiting, when lived with discipline, is not really waiting, it is rehearsal. It is sharpening oneself quietly until the moment arrives. Thiruvalluvar captured this idea with unusual boldness in a famous couplet. Theyvaththaan Aagaa Dheninum, Muyarchithan Meivaruththak Kooli Tharum. Even if fate or the gods do not favor you, relentless effort will still yield its reward. There is something almost defiant in Valluvar's tone. He is not merely praising effort, he is challenging destiny itself. Persistence, he suggests, can overcome even divine indifference. In that sense, perseverance becomes something sacred. Persistence itself becomes a kind of God. Sanju Samson's journey seems to embody the truth. For years, he heard only postponements. Next month, next series, next time. Yet he continued to prepare and believe. And when the moment finally came knocking, he answered it with success soaring in the night sky.